blocks, all of our worries, our perception of self, it all comes from negative beliefs and things that we've experienced from early childhood. Our entire basis of how the world works comes from our parents. They teach us everything. When you go to school, you need to do this. You need to sit down, you need to be quiet, you can't move, you can't talk back, don't get distracted, you need to sit perfectly. If your teacher says something, you need to do it. If you don't like it, I don't care. You need to be like this. You need to eat when I say you need to eat. But I'm not hungry. Who cares? You need to eat. You're not eating enough. You're not eating well enough. You need to finish everything because there are children starving in Africa. There are children starving in Leningrad. We've suffered so much that you need to eat now. And we start to learn, we start to understand the world. One is first to ignore how we feel. What do you mean you don't like it? I don't care. We need to go. You need to put this dress on. I don't care if you don't like it. You need to dress like this. I said you need to be quiet. This is the first block of the throat chakra, where we can't express what we want. It's bad. For a parent, it's very, very painful for a child when they hear their child cry, especially for the mothers. But the problem here is that when the child starts to cry, he's expressing he's in pain. He doesn't like it. He doesn't understand how he's feeling, just that he doesn't like it. So he's expressing it. But when they start to shout and they start to correct them and they start to get angry at them, it shocks the child because I'm upset. So I'm expressing it the only way I know how to. I can't put it into words, especially when they're still very young and they can barely speak. They can't put it to words, so they cry. They're hungry, they cry. They're sleepy, they cry. Something hurt them, they cry. This is our first response, we cry. We want to express, we want to shout, we want to open up. But then immediately we start to get punished and compressed. Don't express. Stop. You're doing it wrong. You don't know what you're doing. This is our first block of the throat chakra, where we feel unsafe to speak. We feel it's wrong. And worse if we were punished for it. Even once, if we were punished just once, it's enough to shock our subconscious, our psyche. Because for us, our parents are our only source of security, our only source of security in any form, in any way. And more importantly, we love them unconditionally. For us, any source of rejection, disappointment from them, any source of anxiety from them towards us feels like a rejection of self. I am bad. I'm doing something bad. I want chocolate, I want ice cream, but I'm being punished for it. I'm being scolded for wanting something that feels good, that tastes good to my buds, my taste buds. It feels good, but I'm being punished for it. And it creates this fear, this stress. I wanted something, but I got scolded. Because I'm getting scolded, Mama's upset. Because Mama's upset, she's not going to let me do this. And if I do it again, she said she'll smack me. She'll kick me out. She'll do this. So our only source of security, of love, has rejected us. And we feel alone. And we feel powerless. Because as a child, we know, we understand that we can't take care of ourselves. We can't take care of ourselves as children. Not at all. We don't know how to. We don't know how to deal with any stress, any worries, any anxieties. We don't know how to even perceive it and to understand that, as we can do in meditation, someone says something, it's not about me. They're being rude, they're stressed. We can understand that as adults, but as children, we cannot. We cannot understand that what they're saying in this moment, what they're doing in this moment has nothing to do with us, but just that they're worried or they're stressed or they haven't slept enough. So for us, now what we're doing is we're working with these blocks, and it's very, very painful because we don't want to, in any way, we don't want to get angry and to blame our parents. And that's not what we're doing here. We're not blaming them. But we need to understand that their actions, their words, they affected us and built our entire life, our entire reality of self and how we live in this world, what we accept in this world, and what we also allow into our lives. So the first basic to understand is that our main fears come from this place of, if I express myself, I'm going to get punished. Yes, did you have this? Yeah. And not only that, we didn't even just have it with our parents, but we had it in school. We had it at school, and it was reinforced there more even, where we really couldn't express ourselves. We really couldn't be, in any terms, bad or negative, and we just had to be good. We just had to be perfect. We couldn't complain. We couldn't say that this is wrong. And if we ever did, we would get punished. This is the number one thing. And a lot of schools 20, 30 years ago, they allowed corporal punishment. So there were many cases where we were literally physically punished for expressing something. And this creates a very deep shock for us as children because we feel unprotected, unsafe. And when the moment we feel pain, it's horrible. Physically, it's horrible. Mentally, it feels horrible. And then as we grow older, we always have this anxiety where we feel unsafe in the world. If we're bad in any way, we feel in any way, we make a mistake in any way, we're going to get punished.